93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
He says it was a racist attack. With your Alexa Flash Briefing, I'm Kurt Darling. Vox Booker says he was attacked by a group of white people just off of Lake Monroe over the weekend. The incident caught on video.
Please let him go. We're going to as soon as you let him go. Get your phones out here and go.
According to Booker, the group said he was trespassing, and the video shows them pinning him against a tree.
While I was pinned down and these men were on top of me asking for a noose, they literally said the term noose. They yelled, leave the boy with us. I wasn't even a man, I was a boy.
No arrests have been made as investigators are still gathering evidence. Protesters were out in nearby Bloomington Sunday to support Booker, and that led to someone driving right through a group of protesters that were blocking the street. No one was seriously hurt, but police are looking for that driver. 5 people shot in separate shootings all over the city overnight. One of them, a person who walked into Eskenazi Hospital with a gunshot wound. Nearly a third of the Indiana General Assembly seats on the November ballot will be unopposed.
I'm Eric Berman. Republicans and Democrats filled 11 slots where no one stepped forward by the February filing deadline. Only once has one of those late entries won, but State Democratic Chairman John Zodi says it's still important.
Right, the tide lifts all boats, and so you get people to run, or people that approach you and decide they want to run. It is about giving voters a choice. It helps increase turnout.
Libertarians will provide the only challengers in 2 House races, but about 40 races will be uncontested. Eric Berman, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
It's been 17 years since the last inmate was executed at the federal prison in Terre Haute. Next week, 3 inmates on death row are expected to be killed. They are Daniel Lewis Lee, Wesley Perkey, and Destin Hawken, all of them convicted of murder and other crimes in different states. Protesters against the death penalty were out in front of the prison gates Monday. Indiana is in a heat wave. National Weather Service meteorologist Jason Puma says there are a few groups of people who should stay vigilant.
Folks that are particularly susceptible to heat include elderly folks, young children, and also, people that have been outside working all day. So if you have an outdoor job, it's especially important to make sure you take a few extra breaks.
Puma adds you should also stay hydrated, use sunscreen, and step inside for some air conditioning if you can. President Trump said on Twitter Monday that the noose incident involving NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace at Talladega was a hoax and that NASCAR's TV ratings are the lowest ever because of it. Well, according to the numbers out today, TV ratings for the Brickyard 400 were 46% higher than they were in 2019 when the race was held in September. Over 4.3 million people watched the race on TV. It's the first time in 120 years the Indianapolis Indians won't have a season, and it's thanks to the coronavirus pandemic. Indians GM Randy Lewandowski tells Inside Indiana Business he's still confident the team will weather the storm.
We've already hosted some youth tournaments, less than 100 people in the stands as we followed the proper guidelines and such, but we are going to host some college summer league games on some Thursday nights here coming up in July.
He also says they're thinking about doing a temporary pitch putt golf course at Victory Field. He says details still to come on that. WIBC's flash briefings are updated throughout the day, so you can always check for the latest local news. You can also rejoin us in the car at 93.1 FM to stay on top of the latest traffic alerts, weather, and news. I'm Kurt Darling, on the level, on the go, and on Twitter at 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.